Dude. You remember?
Crushing it.
Remember when we saw?
Great day to play. Great day to play.
It's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on into the channel.
Yeah.
You reminded me of the yup yups from Sesame Street. You remember those?
Nope, never seen it.
Yup.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
They were kind of creepy, actually.
Never. I've only
like
seen
aliens.
Sesame Street back in the way long ago days when I was like 4.
Mm.
And I was there was just Big Bird and the dude in the trash can. That's it. All we had.
There was other things besides that. We actually, cause my kid now like watches Sesame Street and stuff. We actually started going back to like the beginning, like watching like original Sesame Street episodes. I think it started in like, I don't remember if it was the 60s, 70s. Like it was really, really early, and like seeing the way that the characters originally were and seeing how Sesame, and it was really interesting to watch some of those early episodes though. It was really cool. It was really
like
cool.
CG now.
Now we don't watch a lot of like the really recent stuff because you have to pay for it. Like technically it's on PBS, but like to watch it you have to like pay like the whatever. So whatever's free on there. He likes Elmo's World a lot, but some of it is like like drawn in or CG.
Remember Tickle Me Elmo?
Dude,
people stomped each other out.
Yeah. To get a Tickle Me
So
Elmo.
crazy.
Yeah.
Beanie Babies too.
Yeah.
That's,
Anyway.
wild days. Anyway.
Hi, we're here today for HORI7ON Lovey Dovey. I believe this is, it's weird. They like just debuted. We just did their first stuff from them.
They're going in.
They're the one, I think that they're one of the ones that's like under the global pop label because it's a Korean agency, but they're Filipino artists.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if they're actually called P-pop or global pop, whatever. We love music. It all works for us, regardless of what it is. But this looks like very, very different. Their other one was a little bit felt like mature. This feels very like early TXT. Remember Cat Dog? Yeah.
Well,
That's kind of what this feels like.
The aesthetic does.
So
let's see.
So we'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays at Central Time and a brand new single, My Light, that's out now on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and all the other places that music exists. While you're there, check out our brand new podcast, The GidKidDad Show. But without further ado, let's go.
Lovey-dovey, 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 lovey-dovey. You always make me move. You're waking up in the morning, get ready to see you charming. I can't wait to walk you tight, pero stay all night. Driving to you takes hours, but I got a superpower. Yeah, we gonna have some fun, baby, never down. Don't you worry, yeah. Now I'm right here by my side, yeah. It's real, so take my heart, baby. Big wings for you, it's classy. Promise you that I'll be your side.
Dude, it's like New Kids.
Yeah. This is like,
like this is like old school, like pre-Backstreet Boys boy band.
Right.
Like, oh man, some of those drum moves in there were just so iconic, man.
Yeah, I mean the drum beat is like almost straight from that Michael Jackson song.
Yeah, and then the bow, like just dude,
so
had much nostalgia.
Dude had a sweater vest that looked like the top of Beef Wellington. Like, you know what I mean? Like the checkered, but like it was made out of like dough looking kind of. Yeah. I mean, this is just they're all so dapper. Like,
I like this. This is a very interesting. Like, I guess, like, okay, so normally when you have, like, the young groups, right, because they have a lot of young members in this group, normally you have the young groups, like, this is generally, like, they debut tight.
Right.
But it's like they did it the opposite way.
Right.
They went with something, like, more mature for the first one, and now they're kind of bringing it back. Like, not that this isn't, but it just is much lighter.
Right.
You know what I mean? The feeling of it is much lighter. I like this, though.
I'll be your side. Give me your body. When I see you looking stunning, deep inside of me, you say, baby, you're mine.
Okay.
You look your body. I've been funny, no one's stopping. So I never want to leave, always you and I. Oh, no, it's not our head. Lovey-dovey, sweetie, make me crazy. Lovey-dovey, sweetie, feel the mood. Always steal my heart. Lovey-dovey, sweetie, make me crazy.
Dude, this is a really catchy.
This is good, dude.
Yeah.
Perfect timing because you're coming out right in like summer our time.
Yeah.
Right. So it's good timing there. It's really, really catchy. It's super nostalgic. Where I feel like because Y2K is super in right now, right? So it catches the new generation, but it also catches people that are like our generation or a little bit older than us, where it's like this is the type of music we actually were listening to when boy bands first came out. So it's just like it's a really, really smart play to also engage a larger audience for a very young group. Right. You know, very cool, man.
You know what's weird about every time something comes back, like when the 70s came back a few years ago, the 70s came back, the people were wearing kind of bell bottoms-y, kind of everyone was kind of
we were in high school
for no reason, and then but then like the bands from then were like, hi. Can we try it again? And it's like, and no. And that's I always feel like that's kind of like weird. Like I always feel kind of bad because it's like you guys made your bags. You know what I mean? Like you guys did your thing, and I understand you want to make music still, and you should still be making music, but like don't come back and be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like make something new. Like what's his name when Johnny Cash came back with that song, I Hurt Myself. Yeah. Like, that was awesome. Yeah. Because it was like a real thing. It wasn't like him coming back and being like, bling, ding, bling, ding, bling, ding. You know what I mean?
You know, it's not actually his song.
No, it was...
It was a cover, and they said that he did it so good that they were like, it's yours now.
Like, wasn't it 9 Inch Nails or something like that?
Yeah, it was it was some rock group. Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, like, Backstreet Boys is out touring again right now, which is like... I mean,
I gotta give it to them. Give it to them because when they first came back, they came out with a really good single. But then when you saw them live, you're like, oh no.
They had to go. They had to get back to the gym again.
But now, if you watch them now, it's like, okay, not bad, dude. I mean, they do a couple of these, one slide, and they're good. But like. Yeah.
You don't dance like this anymore. But like again, this is pre that though. This is like the generation right before Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Right. It was like New Kids, and there was a couple of other groups out there. You had some like the R&B type groups that were still doing the like the 3-4 mics. Yeah. Digging it. You're going like to the Temptations in here.
Yeah, sorry.
Way before.
See
the Beef Wellington shirt.
Fill up your mind with my serenade. Come on, blow up what I splash. Bring on, start off what us come. Right here by my side, yeah. It's real, so take my heart, baby. Big grace for you, it's classy. Promise you that I'll be your side. Move your body when I see you looking sunny. To be side on me, say, baby, you're mine. Kinda like a party. Having fun, you know what's stopping. So I never want to leave, always you and I. Oh, yours that I have. Can't get you out of my mind, girl. I can't let go. I look into your eyes and you're doing the same. Now I see your open arms, even though you still be shy. I'm surely on my way. My way. Yeah, move your body. When I see you looking
Dude.
sunny.
You remember?
Crushing it.
Remember when first time we saw G22, and we were like, oh shoot, they're going for the spot. Like this is a move. Like this is a move to a spot that actually isn't empty right now. But like
there's a lot of room for this type of talent right now. Right. I think that what you're talking about is like K-pop has been the spotlight.
Yes.
Right. And it's because of their system. It's because of their training system. But a lot of people that go into that system aren't necessarily talented before they go into the system, or maybe they're talented in one thing but not talented in everything, and then they go in and they train, right?
Yeah.
The Philippines has the talent. Like the natural born, doing it from a very, very young age talent. You start mixing those pieces with the training, like the training systems and stuff like that. And like, you're just going to get these really, really polished, because again, this is what we just did their debut. This isn't far off. You know what I'm saying? Like this doesn't feel, nor did their debut. This does not feel like this is this point in their career. Like this isn't like the starting. This is like, you know, like
right.
2, 3 EPs, albums later, right? Like it's very, very polished.
Dude, it is scary polished.
Yeah.
It's like if I was like, I don't know, like, because you know everyone has that thought like, oh, there's not enough room for this band and this band or this whatever. There is, but record labels don't think that way. So like a record label with like someone like TXT on it might see something like this and be like, oh,
well, so here's what's happening here, and this is where I think I'm not here to argue the merits over global pop versus P-pop or anything like that, right? But there is something to be said for every country still only has a finite number of people and a finite number of listeners, right?
Yeah.
P-pop is still very, very new in the Philippines.
Right.
And just by being there and talking to industry officials, I mean, like OPM is still the largest, you know, type of listen to music.
Yeah.
You still have a lot of kind of like the ballad style music from the US that's played over there on the radio stations. P-pop is still very much finding its legs there.
Right.
So you still only have a finite, right? You have a pie and there's a finite number of slices. And so you are going to have more and more P-pop groups that are debuting, that if they're only going after the Philippines, you're fighting for the same resources.
Right.
It's not that people can't listen to more than one group, but you are fighting for the same resources. Groups like this that are trying to go out of that, they're not aiming for one audience.
Right.
They are aiming to hit every single place, right? And again, we say it over and over again, you shouldn't have to sing in English, but English is the universal business language, and you're going to catch way, way more. So who knows? They might take off in Thailand. They might take off in the US. They might take off in the UK. You give yourself a larger opportunity, though, when you're targeting broader, right? And I think that's what this group is just doing, and I think you can see it in their branding, right?
Yeah,
like
100%.
So, but man, yeah,
this song is ripping, and like I love so there are some sample drums in here, but there are real drums back there. You can hear what we call ghost notes, like you can hear the drummer kind of just tapping away on the snare drum, and it's there's such an energy to this song.
Yeah, man. And the nostalgia factor for me, man. Like I love this era. I love this era so much.
Dude, so
they're crushing it, man.
Lovey Dovey.
Yeah.
Just the phrase lovey dovey.
Yeah.
It's a cheeseball phrase.
Yeah.
And when you brought this up, and before we listened to it, and even when it first started, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be some cheesy something. You know what I mean? But the way they integrated it into that melody was so hot that it doesn't even
could have said anything on it.
Could have said anything.
Yeah.
It could have been
bubbly, wobbly, tubbly, too lazy. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like it was
you're gonna dance to it.
And we've come into that issue when we're writing music sometimes, where it's like, no, that sounds a little cheesy.
Yeah.
Let's try to say it a different way, or let's try to edit the melody so that it's like you don't hear that cheesy line the same way, where like it actually has a purpose and a meaning, and like absolutely perfect. Like that song is fire.
Because if cheesy is done right, it's unbelievably catchy. Right? Because it sticks out to you. You're not gonna forget Lovey Dovey. You just ain't.
Correct. Right.
And yeah, man.
But if they were to
really
go
good.
Lovey Dovey.
Yeah.
You'd been like, dude, this is a terrible song.
Go home.
Yeah. But that was, dude, Lovey Dovey, something. Dude.
Just like, dude, such a good blend, though, of two eras of music.
Yes.
Such a good blend of two eras of music, man.
Dude, that Silk Sonic snare drum, dude, just like, we have to get that sample. We don't have a good 80s good sample like that.
Brad, get on it. Brad's on it, guys. All right. What's your guys' thoughts? Please let us know in the comments below. We do love to read them. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time, and our brand new single, My Light, that's out now on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, and all the other places that music exists. Plus, while you're there, make sure to check out our brand new podcast, The GidKidDad Show, that's also out now. But before, just burped in the mic.
Wow. The last video I tried not to, and you just...
I breathed in, and it was like kind of like a half hiccup, and then it was just like,
hey, babe. Keep going, man. This is your time to shine.
We're doing the thing with the yeah.
Oh,
we need to give him a secret code before I burp again.
Eyeball
tree.
Gotcha.
Eyeball tree.
Eyeball tree.
If nobody told you that they love you today, please don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last but certainly not least,
it was a great day to play.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Goodbye.
Bye.